On this week's edition of Wildcat Weekly, languages, the Super Bowl, and teacher trivia. All this and more coming up next. Hi, and welcome to this week's edition of Wildcat Weekly. I'm your host, Sarah Marston. With World Language Week coming up, Shandana introduces you to the diverse language community here at Neuqua Valley.
Each year, new students move to the Neuqua community, often from other countries with unique stories and perspectives to share. With there being over 60 languages spoken by Wildcats and their families, students are offered the opportunity to substitute their traditional English class with English language learners.
My freshman year, I was in ELL, and that class really helped me pick up my strengths in English and more understand what's going on and what's upcoming for me in my high school career.
When I started speaking English, I would always translate everything through my head, and that would always make me a really bad headache for months in the beginning. But now you just kind of understand that the same thing has two ways of saying, so you're not constantly translating it in your head.
Though they may take a different English course, ELL students still partake in the rigorous classes available at Neuqua, and oftentimes their biggest barriers are the perceptions others may have of them.
It doesn't annoy me, but I feel kind of upset when people don't understand, because you just feel like your English is not that good and you overthink about what you're saying all the time.
They may not be able to speak to you right away, but if you give it a few extra seconds or a few extra minutes, you'll understand that there is a lot of communication happening.
To learn more about the diversity in languages and cultures found at Neuqua, be sure to participate in World Language Week starting on Monday with live music in the hallways. And for Wildcat Weekly, I'm Shantana Malik.
The Music and Memory program helps people with physical and cognitive disabilities. Ria gives the details.
Alive Inside is a program in which music is used to help elders with dementia remember certain parts of their life that they may have forgotten.
A lot of times we've seen when, and we introduce music that they enjoy, it helps bring, them to life, so to say, and, become much more responsive and talkative and remember parts of their past that, without that music, they would have no clue what you were talking about if you mentioned, right?
Mr. Staley, who used to be a teacher here at Neuqua, discovered this Music Plus Memory idea, and since then he is connected with the Alive Inside Foundation to help elders with dementia.
Neuqua Valley was really the place where I learned how to implement a program that would work, where we would teach people in this school and in other high schools in the area all about dementia and what kinds of questions we might need to ask in order for us to get the information we need to make a playlist that they could respond to.
Students talk with the elders and get information about their lives, which Mr. Staley then uses to compile playlists with songs that the elders can then listen to and use to remember certain events.
We know that it's going to be a special time, not just for the participants, but for the students who get to see that transformation from somebody who isn't really clear how to communicate who they are to someone who knows exactly who they are through the miracle of music.
Mr. Staley and the students are headed to the Naperville Senior Center next Wednesday to meet with some of the elders. For more information on the Alive program, you can visit www.aliveinside.org. And for Wildcat Weekly, I'm Ria Survanshi.
What's up, Wildcats? I'm Luca Pietro, and here's what's happening at Neuqua between today and next Thursday, February 16th. Tonight and tomorrow, be sure to watch your peers in the annual variety show taking place in the auditorium at 7 p.m. In sports, cheer on the boys basketball team as they play at the Waubonsie and girls basketball as they kick off regionals on the 13th at Downers Grove South. This weekend, varsity wrestling have sectionals, so we wish them good luck. For preseason, girls lacrosse has an open gym both on the 15th and the 17th at 5:30 p.m. And volleyball has an open gym on the 16th at 5:45 a.m. Please wake up. In theater, dance auditions for the musical Chicago will take place on the 14th, and Build Crew applications are due on the 17th, so be sure to check nvhstheater.com for more information. Next week is World Language Week. Follow NV World Language on Instagram for information on themes and events taking place throughout the week. Espero verlos ahí, señoras y señores. Lastly, good luck to the chess team as they head to state this weekend. And that is What's Up Wildcats. Have a great week and happy early Valentine's Day.
With February being International Best Friends Month, Maura puts two NEQA teachers' friendships to the test.
Mr. Vanderstein and Mr. Janota have been a coaching duo for 21 years. Let's see how well they really know each other in a game of teacher trivia.
You were born in Africa. Your parents were part of the Peace Corps.
Good enough. Wow. 2000. Oh, no. Yeah, 2002.
Incorrect.
God.
2003. I did not coach you my first year. Your wife is Charmaine. Your children are Samantha is your oldest and Austin is your youngest.
Nicely done.
Babu.
Green Lantern.
Got it. According to you, it would be the University of Iowa.
Nicely done.
And that would be wrong.
Shawshank Redemption.
Got it.
Nice.
Nothing great happens without enthusiasm.
Nicely done. Wow. AP, is it 3 or 4? AP, Sarah, what year are you? AP 4.
Correct.
And I don't think you teach philosophy, so I think it's just going to go English 3, whatever that is.
You got one of two. AP 4 and sophomore honors. Bloomington, Indiana.
Nicely done. Chris.
Correct.
And Sam.
Exactly.
With a score of Mr. Janota 5 and Mr. Vanderstein 3, it seems that Mr. Janota knows Mr. Vanderstein just a little bit more. Happy International Best Friends Month, and be sure to celebrate with your friends. And for Wildcat Weekly, I'm Maura White.
With the Super Bowl coming up, Amelia asks NEQA students and staff what their predictions are for the big game.
Hey Wildcats, we have the Super Bowl this Sunday, Eagles versus Chiefs. Let's find out who you think will take home the Lombardi Trophy.
I think the Chiefs, because they have a good quarterback and a team in general, and they're pretty cool.
I think the Eagles are gonna win.
The Chiefs.
The Chiefs. I think the Eagles are gonna win the Super Bowl.
I think the Eagles are gonna win.
I think the Eagles will win the Super Bowl by 10 or more because of their defense. That's really why.
I think the Chiefs are gonna win the Super Bowl.
Chiefs are definitely winning the Super Bowl.
I think the GOAT, Patrick Mahomes, is gonna win. Go Chiefs.
The Chiefs.
I'm going with the Eagles. I think they're going to shorten the game and run the football.
The Chiefs.
The referees.
I think the Chiefs are going to win because of Travis Kelce and Patrick Mahomes.
We think the Chiefs are going to win.
I think the Eagles are going to win.
Totally Chiefs.
I think the Chiefs are going to win the Super Bowl this year.
The Eagles. Go Birds.
The Kansas City Chiefs.
Make sure to watch the Super Bowl this Sunday to see if your predictions are correct. And for Wildcat Weekly, I'm Amelia Winter.
Thanks for watching this week's edition of Wildcat Weekly. Have a great weekend and see you at Variety Show, Wildcats.